of Virginia, a founding institution in this great nation, and the rivalry between its two major schools is a storied one no matter how the season has gone, and everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hokies will kick it away first. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cavaliers offense will go on the attack first. Virginia Tech won a thriller the last time these two met.
They sure did, and hopefully they were able to celebrate back in Blacksburg at one of the great on-campus cafeterias in college football for that sourdough chili bowl. It's amazing.
And you are so right and spot on about the cafeteria and the food.
And the quarterback caught up two and sacked at the 12.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hokies offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Got some room to run. The 20. He's at touchdown, Cavaliers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So after that pick 6 on the opening drive, a chance here to get a touchdown of their own. Next, going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The running back has it. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll try to get outside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a really good-looking run there. And you think about great Hokie running backs in recent years. David Wilson, Lee Suggs, Kevin Jones, they all have the ability to shake defenders and break ankles. This guy right now giving you some of those vibes with that last run. That was...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They just haven't been able to get much going so far, punting it away on both possessions. Here's a heat. Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's looking to throw. He's got him still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
22 water. 22 water.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it, using the quick game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Hokies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Cavaliers will punt this one away. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Still running at the 40. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The give on the option. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riggs. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The extra point here would tie the game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Lets it fly. Makes the catch at the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, some real thrilling performances, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Cavs and Hokies. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the tailback. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now he's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Rushes on him. At midfield, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Hokies are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Hokies! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Floats it out in space. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Demps. Quick step and go. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Hokies will go for it here on 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his back in the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The snap sets up to throw. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Nestled just inside that right upright. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The give to the back. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Riggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give as they work on that clock. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Hokie, Tech, BPI builds a big lead on the Hoos.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really mattered. That's why rivalries were so much fun.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's depth. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Riggs. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Gonna look downfield again. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Cavalier! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. about to get another look at this Hokie offense. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He wants a big play here late. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play.
And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there. The defense puts an exclamation point on this one. It was the Hokies gobbling up the Cavaliers in this one, and they will claim the Commonwealth Cup. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.